Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today, I have an interesting project I've been working on. My challenge for this one is to make a retro gaming Android device for around $50 that can, perform reasonably well and using all new parts and stuff like that. So, what I did to achieve that was I bought this. This is a Gamesir X5 Lite that I got off of AliExpress this time. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I already have a Gamesir X5 Lite. It's all black. I got that one off of Amazon for nearly $40, but this one I managed to snag on AliExpress for I think about $21. So not bad. Maybe could have done a little bit better if I waited for a slightly better sale or something, but whatever. And then I also got this. Whoops. I got this Motorola Moto G phone from Walmart. It's a prepaid phone, and it's pretty bare bones. I'm going to try to avoid going face up on shots like this, so you don't see my face all the time like last time. But yeah, I got it's the Straight Talk wireless. It's got the pretty good battery. Don't know what the specs are exactly off the top of my head. Decent processor. Yeah, I mean this thing's gonna run, PS2 and Dolphin emulators, so like GameCube, Wii sort of stuff, as well as anything else. So I also got a case, which I'll just go ahead and case it right now because why not? And this phone cost about $29 before tax. And I do have tax because I live in Washington State, unfortunately. So yeah, I got this case in the mail as well. It's a Fint case from Amazon. It was about $5. Pretty bare bones, but I like a case for a little extra heft and a little bit extra protection. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop this thing in. There we go. Perfect. And also turn it on. I've already set this thing up. I'll show you some things to look out for, some pros and cons, of using this particular phone, stuff like that. This is the 2025 edition, by the way. They also sell 2024 Moto G plays. This is actually not a Moto G play, it's just a Moto G. I wasn't aware there was even a difference until a few minutes ago when I looked. But apparently the Moto G has 4 gigs of RAM, whereas the Moto G Play has 3. So that's interesting, I guess. And as you can see, I load this thing up with a front-end launcher. It's what's it called? It just popped up. It's called the Daijisho launcher, which is free and available on the Play Store. So, and this launcher is pretty darn cool because look, you might remember this phone. I've shown it before as well on a previous video, but this is like my mom's ancient. Well, not ancient, I guess. It's from like 2017 or so. And look, it's also running the Daijisho app, and this thing is Android 9. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This front end is pretty much available for any Android phone that you might want to use, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's simple, and I like simple. So As you can see, I have all the emulators ready to go. I got this thing loaded up with ROMs. What I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to be sending it to my brother, who he broke his leg not too long ago, and he's been a little holed up and probably a little bored. So I figure, let's send him this cool, thing. But yeah, this works pretty darn well. My main phone is a Samsung A16, and I'd say this phone is maybe slightly less less spec'd as that. But a cool thing is, let's see. Let's go to phone settings. Phone settings. Where's the settings? Am I blind? I can't see settings anywhere. Oh, there it is. Not usually at the top. Let's go to portrait. All right. So this thing is pretty darn neat. It comes with 64 gigs. At least the one I got is 64 gigs, and I did not buy an SD card to go with it, because it would have been an extra $10 on top of this project, and I really wanted to keep it around $50. That was kind of the goal, and I've definitely met the goal. So basically what you want to do is it battery? There is, let's see. There is some method for increasing your RAM on this thing with virtual memory. You can do up to 8 gigs of it. Let's see. RAM boost, and that is, yeah, I have it set to 8 gigs, so we're up to 12 gigs here, which is pretty darn freaking nice. Not sure where you can find that exactly. Whatever. Maybe an about phone. No, doesn't really matter. As you can see, I only have about not too many gigs left if I want to add any more games. I have a handful of PS2 games, a couple of GameCube games, a ton of PS1 games. So it should be enough games to keep him occupied for a while. Let's see. What else do I want to do? So what I had done was basically I signed into my Google account, and then I could download all the apps I wanted to on Google Play, and then I just deleted the Google account. This thing's never going to really need to be on the internet. It could be used for a Wi-Fi device. I don't think my brother even has Wi-Fi. So this is pretty much just going to be a dedicated gaming system. But yeah, I'm pretty darn happy with this result. Let's pull up a game just for the heck of it. What should we pull up? Let's pull up Dolphin, and let's pull up Mario Kart Double Dash. Nintendo, woohoo. And I think this is it's pretty cool that this game runs well. No real issues at all. No noticeable lag. Let's see, we gotta go Luigi and Baby Luigi, of course. Yeah. See, it's running so well. No issues at all. Yeah, that's probably one of my most demanding games I have on here, so it's pretty cool that runs. Yeah, I'm happy with this. One downside though, So I went into this thinking and assuming that when I went to plug in the USB-C here, that I would be able to charge the phone while playing. That is not the case. Not the case at all. If you are playing a game and you plug it in with this phone, this light will start blinking and it will disconnect, and the controller will not be usable. However, the phone will charge. So it does pass through charging, but it doesn't do pass through charging while playing, which kind of defeats the purpose in my opinion. So if I were to redo this project, I would probably buy my brother a Bluetooth controller, which I have a plethora of, and in future videos coming very soon, you'll see a lot of them. I have bought, I think, 5 or 6 more controllers from AliExpress for the purposes of reviewing. So that should be fun. So look forward to that in the future. And pretty short, simple video. I'm happy with this thing. I think my brother's gonna like it. Yeah, it's cool that you can make something like this for the $50 price range. Obviously, you could do it cheaper if you had a phone sitting around, like like this one. I also have my slightly newer A10e Samsung Galaxy that runs games up to PS1 and PSP, but my dad is using that. And this one's for my brother though. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching and hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.